speak to you about yoga, yoga philosophy. Yoga philosophy, thousands of years old. There's a book that's scribed by a gentleman now named Patanjali. It's called the Yoga Sutras. Sutras a thread. So it's just a book filled with threads of knowledge about yoga philosophy. What is yoga? Well, yoga means to yoke, which means to connect. But yoga philosophy, it's basically, we do yoga because we want to quiet the mind. Us humans, all we do is think. You know how children just play? Well, I want to teach you guys to be childlike. Childlike, that's all you need to be to practice yoga. Childlike. And a little bit about the philosophy. Today, I want to speak to you about yamas. There are 5 yamas. We are going to speak about the first one, called ahimsa. Ahimsa means non-harming. Non-harming in body, word, or deed. Now, we're human. Sometimes we have nasty thoughts. Sometimes we're cranky. But we're trying not to hurt anybody in body, word, or deed. Not hurt any creatures. So to be kind. So there's a pose dedicated to being like a child. It's called child's pose. And child's pose in Sanskrit is called balasana. Balasana, child's pose, is a pose where we're supposed to surrender and let go of the ego. So little girls and boys and puppies have no ego. They're not We learn how to be like cranky old people when we get older. Or even as we grow older as teenagers, it's always somebody else's fault. We're always pointing the finger. We're like spoiled little kids. All we do is complain. You know, and from where I'm from, everybody complains. So we learn to let go of the ego in child's pose. I'm going to demonstrate child's pose for you, balasana. And it's funny, balasana, child's pose, can look like this, where we surrender the head to the earth and the buttocks to the heels. And again, with a childlike sense of play, my knees are open for my belly and breasts to fall through. You can also do it with your legs closed and your arms alongside of you and your palms facing up, and come into a teeny little child. Now, balasana, child's pose, is very similar to Krishna's little brother was named Balaram. And one day, Krishna and his brother Balaram were playing in the backyard, and Krishna ate a handful of dirt. And Balaram went tattletaling to his mom, Yashoda, and said, "Krishna ate a handful of dirt, Mom. Krishna ate, and he could die." So Yashoda, his mom, came out and said, "Krishna, did you eat a handful of dirt?" And Krishna said no, and she opened Krishna's mouth and she saw the universe and galaxies. So the whole point being was that Krishna was this divinity, but he was able to let go and be childlike enough that everybody around him, his family, his friends, would be able to interact with him because he basically let go of the ego that he was really a divine force. So, there we are. Ahimsa, non-harming. Don't harm yourself. Don't harm any other living beings. Be kind. Be compassionate. Let go of the ego. Stop judging. That's it. That's our first lesson of yoga today.